So you think this is the end? No, this is just the opening act. The fight's far from over. You're not done yet. You're only getting started. Now, rise with everything you've got. I see you standing there, feeling the weight of every struggle, every setback like a chain around your ankles, holding you down. But hear this clearly. This is not your finish line. This is not the end of your story, no matter how much it feels like it sometimes. This moment right here, right now, is the beginning, the true beginning where the fight really starts, where the real battle for who you're going to become is decided. You're not done. You're only just waking up. Look back for a second, but not to dwell. Look back to understand. Every hardship you faced wasn't punishment. No, it was preparation. Each fall, each failure was a setup for the climb ahead. You think the pain was pointless? Think again. The pain was the fire, forging you, shaping your spirit, sharpening your will. It wasn't meant to stop you. It was meant to steel you, to prepare you for what's next. When you stumble, when you feel crushed by doubt, that's exactly when you're being tested. Not by the world outside, but by the voice inside, your own voice telling you to quit. That voice lies. It's easy to believe it, because it shouts loudest when you're tired, when you're broken. But it's a liar. It wants you to stop, so you never realize how much you're capable of. Don't listen. Fight it. Push back with everything you've got. You have more strength than you think. It's buried deep, beneath layers of fear and frustration and exhaustion. But it's there, waiting, ready to explode. You've survived. Every bad day so far. You've endured pain others never would have lasted through. That means something. It means you're tougher than you feel right now. You're stronger than you believe. And you're not stopping here. Not when the real journey begins after every setback. This isn't about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. And you will get back up. Every time with more fire, with more hunger, with more determination. Because every struggle has a purpose. Every setback is a lesson dressed in pain. It's a call to rise, to fight harder, to push further, to remind yourself why you started in the first place. You're not defined by your failures. You're defined by your refusal to let them define you. This is your moment to prove that to yourself. To look pain in the eye and say, "You don't get to stop me." To stare down doubt and shout, "I am stronger than you." The path ahead may be uncertain, rough, and exhausting, but it is yours to walk. And you will walk it with pride. That every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory over the voice that wants to keep you down. Every scar you carry is a badge of battles fought and won inside yourself. This isn't the finish line, it's a checkpoint. A moment to catch your breath, gather your strength, and prepare to push beyond the limits you thought were real. Stop waiting for a sign. Stop waiting for permission. This is it, this moment. This struggle is your launch pad. You're meant to rise from it, not sink beneath it. The pain, the doubt, the setbacks, they are the soil where your future strength grows. You just have to choose to plant your feet and push forward. Every single time. There is no shortcut around pain. No easy way past fear. The only way is through. So don't back down. Don't give in. Instead, stand tall in the discomfort. Own it. Let it fuel the fire inside you that refuses to quit, that refuses to settle for less than everything you're capable of. You are not finished. Not yet. Your best days are not behind you. They are waiting just beyond the next challenge, the next hard moment, the next step forward. The real beginning is here, now, forged in the fires of your past struggles, and set alight by your unbreakable will to keep going. So rise up, stand tall, push through the pain, the doubt, the fear. This is your moment to break free of limits, to redefine what's possible for you. This is the moment you stop surviving and start thriving. The moment you become unstoppable. And remember, every struggle you face is a gift disguised as hardship. A chance to grow, to evolve, to become the person you were always meant to be. Don't waste it. Don't quit. Don't stop moving forward. You're just getting started. This is not your finish line. It's your launching pad, if you're ready, to claim that strength and rise beyond every limit and commit to the fight. Commit to yourself. And if you want more of this fire, more of the push you need to keep going, hit subscribe and join me on this path of relentless growth and unstoppable strength. Because your journey isn't over. It's only just begun. You ever catch yourself stuck in that old version of you? The one that hesitates, that doubts every step, that shrinks back when the pressure rises? It's familiar, comfortable even, but it's outdated. Like software left unupdated, that version of you is buggy slow, full of glitches like fear, self-doubt, and excuses that keep crashing your progress. But here's the truth you need to hear right now. The old you isn't going to cut it anymore. It's time to leave all that behind, the hesitation, the second-guessing, the endless what-ifs. It's time to shut down that old program and boot up a new, stronger, sharper version of yourself. I know it's not easy. That old you clings on tight. It's familiar because it's safe. Fear loves comfort zones because they're predictable. Quiet, but comfort kills growth. Every moment spent trying to protect that outdated self is a moment stolen from the future version of you who's ready to rise, who's ready to break barriers, shatter limits, and become the relentless force. You were always meant to be. Look at yourself honestly. Where is that old version still holding you back? What voices inside your head are feeding you excuses like they're gospel? Maybe it's the voice that says you're not good enough, not ready yet, not strong enough to take the next step. It's a liar, and you owe it to yourself to turn that voice down, to drown it out with action and conviction. Because what's coming next? It's not a fantasy or a distant dream. It's a real version of you, forged by fire, sharpened by struggle, and fueled by a hunger that won't quit. This new you won't hide from challenges or let fear dictate your moves. This new you will face discomfort head-on, owning every moment of growth. It will be a self that knows how to stand tall in the storm and keep moving forward when everything inside screams to stop. Change isn't about sudden, dramatic transformation. It's about daily decisions to leave behind what no longer serves you. It's about small battles won every day against doubt, excuses, and fear. It's about training your mind to refuse weakness, to demand resilience. Every time you say no to old habits that limit you, every time you push yourself beyond the comfort of the past, you're coding a new, more powerful version of yourself. You might wonder if you're ready for this. The answer is simple. You're not going to be ready until you decide to be. Waiting for readiness is just another excuse disguised as patience. The moment to act is now. The moment to let go of that outdated self is now. Because the longer you hold on, the longer you delay the greatness waiting inside you. I want you to feel this deeply. You are not your past doubts. You are not your old habits. You are the warrior who has the power to rewrite your story with every choice you make right now. It's okay if you don't feel perfect. Nobody does. But you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be relentless. The new you is not some far-off dream. It's happening right now, in the small moments when you refuse to quit, in the times when you face discomfort without running, in the decisions you make to push forward despite fear and uncertainty. It's your future self calling you forward, telling you that the struggle is worth it, that the fight is not in vain. So ask yourself, will you keep holding on to the old you, the one weighed down by fear and excuses? Or will you take a stand today, commit to growth, and embrace the stronger, sharper version waiting to emerge. This is your moment to shut down the outdated programs that keep you stuck and upgrade to a new system built for victory. The path won't be easy. Growth never is. But you were never meant to stay the same. You were meant to evolve, to rise, to conquer. You were made to become a force that even your own doubts can't stop. If you're ready to unleash that new you, ready to leave behind everything that holds you back and step into your true power, then commit to the fight right now. And if you want the kind of motivation that fuels this transformation every day, hit subscribe and join me. Because the old you is gone and the new you is ready to take over. You keep looking outside yourself, don't you? Waiting for a sign, a green light, someone's approval before you take that step forward. But what? If I told you that the energy to rise isn't out there? It's not in the stars aligning or in a perfect moment that might never come. It's right here inside you. That fire, that raw, untamed power that's waiting to explode is your only true fuel. No one can give it to you. No one can hand it over on a silver platter. It's yours to ignite, to nurture, to wield like a weapon against every doubt and fear trying to hold you back. I want you to feel this deep inside. Past all the noise and excuses is a burning core of strength. It's been there all along. Even when you thought you were weak, even when you thought you had nothing left. That energy doesn't come from your circumstances. It doesn't come from easy days or perfect conditions. It comes from the fierce decision to rise, to refuse to settle, to move forward with relentless fire in your veins. Waiting for permission? Stop it. Waiting for a sign? It won't come. The only permission you need is your own. The only sign that matters is the one you give yourself when you say, enough is enough. I'm done waiting. I'm done doubting. I'm ready. Because here's the truth. The energy to rise doesn't come from outside sources. It comes from a deep well inside. You, that's been untapped for far too long. It's the power of your own will, your own refusal to stay down, your own hunger to break through the limits you thought were unbreakable. You might not feel it all the time, and that's okay. The fire inside you doesn't need to blaze all day long, it just needs to spark. One small moment of fierce choice is all it takes to ignite a wildfire that can carry you through any storm. Got to look inside and ask yourself, what's holding me back? What am I waiting for? The truth is, you already have everything you need. The strength, the fire, the energy, they're all there. You just have to stop looking outside for what can only come from within. Rise because you're meant to. Rise because inside you is a power that refuses to be ignored. Rise because waiting won't bring you closer to your goals. Only action fueled by your inner fire will. This is your moment to ignite that fire. No more waiting. No more excuses. Fuel up from within and move forward fiercely because the energy to rise has been in you all along. Now it's time to unleash it and show the world exactly what you're made of. You know, growth isn't some magical transformation that happens overnight or when everything feels perfect. It doesn't wait for the stars to align or for all the conditions to be just right. Growth happens in the gritty, relentless refusal to quit. It happens when every step forward is an act of defiance against the voice inside that wants to give up. When your body aches, your mind is clouded with doubt, and the world seems to be telling you, stop. That's when growth is quietly working. Unseen but unstoppable. It's easy to want perfection, to want every move to be flawless, every decision to be the right one. But perfection is a trap, a lie that keeps you stuck. The real power lies in persistence, in the raw, unfiltered grind of showing up even when the results aren't visible, when the path feels unclear and the weight feels unbearable. Because the journey isn't about flawless execution. It's about enduring. It's about being stubborn enough to keep moving forward, no matter how impossible it feels. Every time you push through that resistance, you prove to yourself that you are more than your doubts, more than your fears. Each small step, no matter how painful or slow, is a victory over the parts of you that want to quit. And with every victory, you build momentum. You build strength. You build a version of yourself that refuses to be defined by setbacks or limitations. This journey will test you. It will push you to your breaking point and then push you even further. But that's exactly why it works. Growth demands persistence. And persistence means fighting through the hard days, the moments when giving up feels like the easier choice. It means waking up, tired or not, and deciding that your dreams are bigger than your excuses. So don't wait for the impossible to become easy. Don't wait for the doubt to disappear or the fear to vanish. Those things may never fully go away, and that's okay. Growth is about what you do in spite of them. It's about the fire you carry inside that says, I will keep moving, even when it feels impossible. Refuse to quit. Keep going. Because every moment you refuse to surrender, you're forging the strongest version of yourself. And that version will one day look back and be proud that you kept moving. Proud that you never gave up. Proud that you grew through the struggle and refused to let anything stop you. You have to understand this deep down. Your breakthrough is never found in giving up or settling for less. It lives just beyond the point where most people quit, in that stubborn space where you say, I'm not done yet. That moment right there is the turning point between stagnation and explosive growth. It's the line that separates those who merely dream from those who achieve. The truth is, the greatest victories don't come to those who stop when it gets hard. They come to those who push through, who refuse to let their story end in defeat. Every time you push past that voice telling you to stop, every time you resist the temptation to walk away, you are creating something new, a new path forward. That path isn't always clear. It's often steep and littered with obstacles, but it's yours to forge. And it's in forging it that real success is born. Not success that happens by chance or luck, but success earned through relentless action, persistence, and unwavering belief in yourself. The battles you fight, the exhaustion, the setbacks, the moments of doubt, those are the fires that forge your breakthrough. When you're tempted to quit, when every part of you wants to surrender, that is exactly when you must dig deeper. You have to remind yourself that the struggle is temporary, but the strength you build by refusing to quit lasts forever. You are not done. Not until you push past the limits you thought you had. Not until you silence the doubts that tell you otherwise. The breakthrough you seek is waiting, just on the other side of not done. It's waiting for you to show up one more time, to take one more step, to keep fighting when giving up feels easier. So stand tall in the face of challenge. Own your story, your journey, and your relentless spirit. Because every breakthrough worth having comes from refusing to be finished too soon. And when you cross that line, when you break through that barrier, you'll see just how powerful you really are. If this message spoke to you, if it lit a fire inside that refuses to be put out, then keep that fire burning by staying connected. Subscribe now and join a community that pushes beyond limits every single day. Together, we rise, we fight, and we conquer. Don't miss out. Your breakthrough is waiting, and this is the place to fuel your journey. Hit that subscribe button. Stay inspired and keep moving forward with unstoppable power.